Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new video here on the channel. And on today's video I will be discussing the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market, and on today's video I will be discussing the parallel channel that we're currently creating here on the Bitcoin market, and much more here. So guys, if you want to be finding out about what we're currently seeing here on the Bitcoin charts, don't forget to right away slap up the like button to help us to beat the YouTube algorithm. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the content, and of course ring the bell notification so you definitely will be not miss out on any of the further content. But with that being said guys, let's jump right away in towards the content. So currently we can see that Bitcoin has been creating a significant parallel channel towards the downside, like you can see. And of course this parallel channel was getting created here since we did came down massively here since the 6th of January here on the market, of course. So right now it looks to be that we are of course about to be breaking out of this downtrend. What is of course particularly good here, because as soon as we do break this downtrend here on the 1 hourly candles, this could be leading towards an ever so slightly more bullish period in the market, and that could be leading towards a little bit of more market gains here. So currently we can see clearly that the market has been forming bullish divergence on the MACD here, because of course the MACD moving average has been forming higher lows, like you can clearly see over here, and the price action forming lower lows as well. The histogram has been forming higher lows while price action has been forming lower lows, basically resulting in of course bullish divergence that are getting created here on the market as well. We can currently see here on the RSI we're forming higher lows on the market, higher lows on the RSI, like you can see over here, while the market still is been forming lower lows in the market. So as well, we are seeing a double bullish divergence getting currently formed here on the RSI and on of course the MACD, and that is of course resulting in me thinking that Bitcoin is indeed going to be breaking out towards the upside. And of course, in fact, it already broke out towards the upside, like you can see in the previous 1 hourly candle, and we're currently retesting it. But with these bullish divergences, I personally think we're going to see a massive increase in the valuation in the market in the coming hours, and I do think that Bitcoin could be finding its way back here all the way up towards, let's say, targets trying to 46,000 US dollars in a very quick way here. So do as well expect this, that Bitcoin could be flying back very quickly towards higher ranges right now. Of course, we could be approaching this market also a little bit differently, and if we're removing this trend line over here, and if we're going to be approaching it from an upward sloping support line perspective and a downward sloping resist line perspective, you can clearly see we have been not breaking out yet here, and we are right now still in this consolidation pattern. And of course, this consolidation pattern is then going to be breaking out later in this day. Of course, in the coming 1 to 2 hours, we're going to be probably breaking out of the symmetric triangle. And of course, if you do want to be staying up to date about the market breakout here, don't forget to right away follow us on Twitter at Rover, and you can be of course find all the socials here in the link of the description. But of course, if we're going to be approaching a symmetrical triangle, have not officially broke out yet here, but if we're approaching it like a parallel channel towards the downside, what I do think is a little bit more significant, we already break out towards the upside, what of course is a little bit more bullish. But as well, I will be not only base my opinion of the 1 hour candles, because the 4 hourly candles are as well extremely important to discuss right now here. You can clearly see here Bitcoin fell to hold on towards the 46.7k range. We fell down very quickly, but we fell down in like two stairs, because we didn't fall down in one quick way all the way down towards the 41k. No, we first came down here towards 42k, then we pushed up here back towards 43k, and then we came down. And because we're doing so, we are right now forming of course this this second phase, kind of second phase drop off in the market. And since we're forming this second phase drop off in the market, we are seeing some interesting things on the RSI playing out here, because the RSI is right now telling us that we're forming higher lows on the RSI right now, and the price action still forms lower lows. And that is of course particularly bullish, because we're seeing a bullish divergence getting formed on the RSI in the 4 hourly time frame, and of course, like we just discussed a moment ago, on the 1 hourly time frame, the RSI is as well forming several bullish divergences. So indeed, this is definitely very bullish to see right now on the market playing out here. And of course, the bullish divergence on the 4 hourly candle is extremely strong here, and that is also a reason why I do expect the market is going to see some more upside in the coming hours ahead of ourselves, and especially in the coming, let's say coming 10 to 20 hours from now on. So it is looking particularly good here in my opinion for Bitcoin, and this is of course having a little bit more of a bullish edge here. However, currently we can see clearly we are still forming a lower low than the lower high than the previous high, and while we're forming a lower high than the previous high, we're forming a higher high on the RSI. So we're still forming indeed as well a hidden bearish divergence currently on the market as well on the 4 hourly candles, because we're forming higher highs on the RSI, lower highs on the price action. So that's as well a thing to take in consideration, and that could be maybe the game stopper. And of course, if Bitcoin is then going to come down again here, I still do expect the 41.2k is going to be major support that's most likely going to hold up the market. market here, because as soon as we do fall below that level, we really should start to get a little bit more worried here, because then we could be looking for targets around the 38,000 US dollars. I'm talking about bad targets here and talking about worse targets here. I think we should be looking at the weekly time frame. As soon as we start to zoom out here, we're going to be looking at what are good accumulation ranges, and we have been looking at this trend line several times already before. We can first of all see a massive decreasement in volume on the weekly time frame, suggesting that a major market volatility move is going to be imminent. Currently, we have been not seeing real major market volatility. We have been just seeing the first weekly candle with a little bit of volatility, but still, I don't think that this is the volatility we're waiting for. I still think it could be getting way bigger, since the volume is still decreasing every single week here, and we could be in for a massive market movement or market breakout, of course. But so far, it has been showing us that this upper sloping support line has been a very good buy here. And of course, yesterday it did touch the 40.6k once again here, and the 40.6k is definitely a very strong level of accumulation. In 1 day and 19 hours from now on, of course, this weekend, we're going to be closing our weekly candle, and of course, hopefully we could still close that buff here, because it closed below that target here of the 40.6k is going to be having once again a bearish edge on the market. So do take these things in consideration, guys. Don't forget to right away follow us on Twitter to stay up to date about all the market developments. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.